Welcome to New Hampshire's Business. I'm Fred Cofer. I was in one of my favorite restaurants last week, and I noticed there was a staff shortage. And that made me think that I wonder, how are the popular restaurants in New Hampshire doing with staffing shortages, supply chain shortages, and now the Delta variant? Well, with me to talk about that is the owner of one of New Hampshire's popular group of restaurants on the seacoast, and they are the Tinius Pro Hospitality Group, Galley Hatch Restaurant in Hampton, Popovers in Portsmouth and Epping, Grill 28, Pease Tradeport in Portsmouth, Kay's Cafe in Hampton, and then there's also the Tinius Mediterranean Grill in Hampton. And my guest is John Tinius, owner of those popular restaurants on the seacoast, and a former director of the National Restaurant Association. And also with John is Joe Linehan, the marketing director. Welcome to both of you.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, Fred.
John, how are your restaurants doing this summer? How's the customer traffic? How's the staff situation? And how's the supply of food?
Well, business has bounced back from 2019 levels. We're in somewhere in that range of 10 to 20% up, depending on which restaurant it is and what location.
Right.
So that's been a great thing. The difficult part of it is you hit the nail on the head with staffing. I think every restaurant's 10, 20% below, capacity because they just don't have enough staff to. And there's several reasons for it. We're not getting the J1s that we had from overseas, because of the pandemic. And then the other factor really is that there's some people who just got out of the industry altogether, and others are staying home because they're collecting checks from the government.
But for both of you, how has the restaurant adapted to the changes that have occurred this past year? And there's a whole bunch of them.
Well, I mean, when this thing started, and all of a sudden, we closed, and things got really a little bit scary. Our industry seems to adapt better than most, and we have to be creative, think out of the box. We had movies in our parking lot. We started with that, car hops going out and delivering popcorn and hamburgers. Yep. We really upped our game on curbside pickup and online ordering, et cetera. So we supplement ourselves with technology plus, just good hospitality. And, that got us through a period of time. And then as restrictions eased, we added a lot more outdoor seating. And people wanted to be outdoors. The whole mask thing was tough on the staff, especially in the heat of the summer. But we handled it. We made through. I got a great core staff, and that's really what happened to be the savior.
Joe, same question.
Yeah, we've definitely found technology to help. Turn over tables. We're using OpenTable for seating, so it lets us know, how long our guests are sitting there. Even just connecting to our guests through social media, reaching out to them, letting them know what we're doing. If we're making any changes, we can get that message out immediately, and that's been super helpful.
The National Restaurant Association, of which you're familiar, is reporting that restaurant sales across the U.S. are up for the 5th consecutive month. But the Delta variant is causing cracks in that recovery, as some people are shying away from restaurants again. And they also report that the restaurant jobs, which you just suggested, are below 2019 summer levels in 46 states and D.C. So what are you seeing on that national scene? Because you were a national director of that association.
I think the key was for any one of them was what you did during that period to make people feel safe, to make people feel confident that your staff and your company was doing all the right things with HVAC, ventilation, and
right.
social distancing and anything, with sanitizing, masks, the whole gambit of what we did to protect ourselves. I think that was a key. And as businesses come back, I think the ones that did it well, they got a lot of customer, allegiance coming back into it.
And we're out of time, but we don't want to forget it. Also, the thousands of restaurants that didn't make it. My thanks to John Tinius, owner of the Tinius Pro Hospitality Group, and to his marketing director, Joe Linehan. Thanks a lot.